So, hello everyone, welcome to Triaright. This is back 365. Myself Sujit. So, in this session, we are going to learn the different blocks that's available to handle our exception. Exception is nothing but it is the error. Then, how to handle this error? Because whenever I'm just trying to run this code, I don't want to get this error. I want to handle that. That will be not affecting our code. Guys, just see whenever I'm just trying to run this code in the first line, that will be an error that will be affect the entire codes. Means I don't want to find this type of error. Means I want that every time whenever I'm just try to run any script that will be consist of our thousands of line, it needs to be execute. If any error will be happen, I need to catch that and I will be handle that particular thing by the help of our for block that is called our try, expect, else, and finally. Okay, so now first block will be try block. So what is this try block? Okay, so guys, whenever we are just try to write any code, that code might be correct or incorrect. Means whenever I'm just try to write a code to find any even number, any odd number, then whenever we are just try to come in our VS code and we are just type the code, means we cannot 100% sure that our code will be giving the correct answer. There might be a chance it will be give me the error also. Means we can say that whenever we are just try to write our RIXI code, now we are try to use in our try block. So try block is used to write our RIXI code. Okay, whenever we are just try to write any code, first we are try to use this try block. Okay, so how to use this try block? First you need to provide this keyword. Okay, after that here you need to give a indentation. So every time you need to give indentation. Now if my requirement will be I just want to print a given number is even or not. Okay, so here I'm just try to directly take a number that is called 10. Okay, so here how I need to check if the number will be modular division with 2 and the remainder value is 0. Now so in that case I just want to print even number. Okay, even number. If this number will be not even, so at that time I just want to print our odd number, guys, right? So this is our simple logic. So this is called our RIXI code. So every time whenever we are try to use our exception handling, our RIXI code should be right inside our try block. Okay, so to create a try block, either expect block or our finally block should be created. Okay, so guys, just see whenever we are just try to discuss our for block, these are the for blocks. So whenever I'm just try to write our try block, either you need to create your expect block or our finally block. Means without both of these, if I directly on this one, so still here it will be give you a error that is called our syntax error. Means here also it will be specified that expect or finally block. Means whenever we are trying to write our RIXI code, it must be right through our expect block or finally block. Okay, so as of now I'm just trying to use my finally block, and inside this finally I'm just trying to print hello. Okay, I'm just trying to print hello my output. Okay, so now if I try to run this one, here it will be give me the output as even number 5. Also if you see here also, here it will be print me hello also. Means first it will be come into my try block. After it will be come into my try block, first it will be executing this if condition. Based on this condition, means which block will be satisfied, based on that it will be print the output. Okay, after all the execution will be done through this try block, it will be come to my finally block. So here the finally block, inside this finally block I just want to print a hello. Okay, means to create a try block, either you need to create finally block or expect block. Okay, so guys, just see if I'm changing the output. Okay, means as of now in my RIXI code, the code will be give me the even number. Okay, so that's why it will be print me hello. If I'm changing the number to odd number, still it will be give me the output as hello also. Why? Because whenever we try to discuss our finally block is nothing but if your code gives you the correct output or any error also, still every time it will be give me the correct output as hello. If I'm trying to mistakenly forget this else part, okay? So guys, just see, if I'm trying to run this one, so guys, just see, it's only print me hello, means either your Rixie code give you the output or it will be not giving any output also, still every time it will be printing this finally block. Okay, so then if there is any error from try block, then the flow of execution go to our exception. So as of now we don't have any error, that's why it will be not come to our exception. Okay, so now I try to write the try block theoretical point that's available. Okay, so what is this try block? So we use try block to write our Rixie code, which is not 100%. What is this Rixie code? Which is 100, not 100% correct, not 100% correct, because whenever we try to write any code, we cannot guarantee that it will be give you the correct output. Okay, now the next one, to create a try block. Okay, to create try block, either finally block or, okay, finally block or expect block. Okay, expect block mandatory. Okay, mandatory means without from both of these, if I forget one thing, it will gives you a syntax error. Okay, then the next one, if there is any error, from try block is there, then the control flow, okay, then the control flow execute the expect block. Okay, as of now we are not recreating, that's why I'm just trying to specify that particular things. Okay, so now the next one will be, what is this expect block? Okay, we are done with this try block. Now we are trying to see what is this expect block. Now we are trying to see the different types of error that's available in our Python. Okay, so now if my requirement will be, I want to create a list, and my requirement will be, I want to add all the list element that's available. Okay, but here we are trying to use our exception handling concept, that is called our block concept. Okay, so first I need to take our list. So here I'm just trying to take some element that's available. Okay, so after this, now my requirement will be, first I need to create our try block. Okay, every time whenever we are just try to write our Rixie code, inside the try block we need to write. Okay, so every time I just try to add all the element, that's why here I'm trying to take a result, because I need to store all the result into a variable, that then only I am able to send this result to print that particular things. Okay, so here I'm trying to specify result equal to 0. Then here I'm just trying to run a for loop, because I need to get all the element that's available in this list. So I'm directly run in my list. After that, whatever the element I'm getting, each and every element I need to add inside this one. Okay, so guys, just see, if I'm trying to add result equal to result plus element. Okay, so guys, just see, after this, after every iteration, at the end I need to print this result. Okay, if I don't want to find, if I'm not finding any error, so it means I need to either create our finally block or our expect block. So here I'm just trying to create our expect block. Okay, so as of now I'm just trying to create our expect block. Now here I'm just trying to print, if any error will be happen, I'm just trying to specify that error. Okay, so as of now I'm just trying to specify error. So guys, just see, if I'm trying to run this one, so guys, just see, it will be give me that 99, means it will be adding all the element and it will be displaying that output. Okay, suppose if I'm trying to give the each and every element in the form of our list, means we cannot add a list into our number because the result will be in the form of our integer. Okay, so guys, just see here it will be give me the error. Means here we are specify the particular things that is called our error. Means if I'm trying to change here if I'm trying to try right. So guys, just see Triaright. Okay. Now if I'm trying to run this one, so at that time, if you see here also, it will be give me Triaright. Means we can able to now handle the error. Means based on our requirement, which text you want to display. Because all the error are including in the form of our exception class. Means this error means the type error, then the value error, then zero divisional error, index error. These are inherited from our exception class. So at that time also they have the inbuilt error. Okay. Now at that time here I'm just try to create my own error. Means I need to print my own error. So guys, just see here I'm just trying to write try write error. Now it will be displaying me that try write error. Okay. So guys, but if you don't want to specify your error, but you want to get the exception error that store in our Python. So at that time here you need to do one thing. After you write your expect block, here you need to write your as exception. Okay. So if you try to write exception, so means from this exception all the error are captured. So after this you are fine if I'm trying to use a aliasing, because in this exception all the exception are available. Means the type error, key error, value error, then zero divisional error, all the error are available in this class. But I want at that time which type of error that store in my Python. So at that time if I'm trying to print this msg, means at that time all the error that's available in this try block I'm just trying to store in my msg variable. Okay. Now if I'm trying to print this one, so guys, just see here it will be give me unsupport operand type s for plus equal to int and list, because the result will be stored the value in the form of our integer, but the element that we are trying to add inside this result, all these are treated like my list. That's why here it will be give me the error that unsupport error. Means in our Python, these errors are already developed by our Python developer. We are just trying to use this exception class and we are trying to inherit it from that. Okay. Now guys, if I'm trying to use that a new error, okay guys, just see here I'm just trying to take result equal to result plus element. Okay. Now here if I'm forgetly mistake ELE, means the variable name. So guys, just see here it will be give me name ELE is not defined. Okay. Previously if you see, if I'm not specified that particular thing, it will be give me the name error, key error. But at that time I need only the error that's I need to find. That's why here I'm trying to store in my MSG. Okay. Now if I try to find this error, so guys, just see here I'm just trying to take this error in a separate things. Okay. So guys, just see now you can get a clear picture on that how the error will be coming. So here I'm just trying to take. Okay. So guys, just see now in this case if I'm trying to run this one, so guys, just see the output. Okay. Now if I'm trying to unexpected indent. Okay. Okay. I need to remove that. Okay. Okay. Now you just see the means the see the style of this error. So guys, just see here it will be specify the name error. Then here it will be displaying me that name ELE is not defined. Do you mean L? Okay. But if I'm try to commit this thing, if I'm uncommitting this one, so guys, just see here it will be displaying only the error part. Guys, just see here it will displaying name ELE is not defined, means here it will be not specifying which type of error. We are just try to get this type of in the message only. So at that time we are using this exception class, and you need to store in a aliasing into a variable, and after that I am just trying to print this variable name. So we can say that to create one expect block, try block is mandatory. So guys, just see, if I try to removing this try block, now if I try to run this one, so here it will be give you a error that is called syntax error. Means we cannot create our expect block without our try block. Means try block is mandatory to create our expect block. Okay, we can create any number of expect block, but only one try block will be executed. Okay, now if I try to understand this one, now you are trying to get this one. Okay, now if my requirement will be, I want to create the multiple expect block with specify error. Okay, now I'm just trying to comment all the things. Okay, so guys, just see, as of now I'm just trying to create one expect block. Now my requirement will be, I want to create multiple expect block, and I need to specify the different types of error that's available. Okay, so here also we try to take the same list. So here I'm just trying to take the list as 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Okay, now whenever we try to use our exception handling, we try to use our try, expect and else block. So here also I'm just first I need to use my Rixi code inside my try block. So here my requirement will be, I want to add all the element. Okay, so that's why I'm just try to run a loops on my list. Okay, after that here I'm just try to use the result equal to result plus, okay, result plus element. After each and every iteration will be complete, I'm just able to run this one. Okay, now here I need to specify my all the error that's we are see till now. Okay, whenever we try to write our any code that are syntax error, key error, type error, now we are try to use this one. Okay, so the first error we are try to see expect indentation error. So now you can see we can able to write our error name also as message. Okay, what is the use case? I'm just try to see now. So here I'm just try to print in the form of our f string. Here I need to specify error equal to whatever the message I'm getting. Okay guys, just see, I'm just try to create our different error that we are till see now. Okay, now the next error will be name error. Okay, name error as message. Okay, because at that time in the name error, what is the what is the string the developer we are already storing, I need to print that particular thing. So here I need to specify error. Here I need to print the message, and the next error will be expect. Okay, expect, then type error. Okay, we have already seen the type error also. Message, here I need to print this same thing. Okay, every time I just try to print this one, so I'm just try to copy and paste. Okay, so guys, just see, as of now we are not creating error, so that's why it will be print the output. Okay, suppose if I'm try to change this one. Okay, now if I'm try to change the, I want to add this one. So guys, just see, here it will be give me error, unsupported operand error. Okay, now if I'm try to forget one indentation here. So guys, just see, I'm just try to forget this indentation. So guys, just see, here it will be give me syntax error, means expect a colon. But previously whenever I'm just try to find this unsupported operand error, it will be only displaying the error because we are not specifying that particular thing. But whenever I'm just try to specifying the syntax error, means here you are getting the syntax error also expect a comma. Okay, now if I'm trying to change one more thing. Okay, now here I'm just trying to take the element. Okay, so guys, just see, here one more error will be happen. Guys, just see, here it will be displaying the error name will be error list out of range. Why it will be displaying? Because we are directly run in my list, but you are try to find indexing, but indexing will be possible if I try to write in the form of our range. That's why here it will be displaying the error and list index out of range. because these the error we are trying to define by the our own means we can write this one, but it is not possible that you are trying to remembering all the error. That's why every time whenever you are trying to write, you need to write this like expect exception as, okay, exception as message. It will be taking care of all the things that's available. If you are able to write all this error also, it's okay. If you are not able to, then you can use this exception. Okay, this is the use case of our exception handling that's available in our Python. Okay, so that's all for this session. In the upcoming session, we'll try to write the theoretical point of our expect plus. Also, we are trying to see more coding questions that's available in our exception handling. Thanks for watching Triaright.